If a settlement offer is made in a medical malpractice case, in a wrongful death case, in a car accident case, does your attorney have to tell you about that settlement offer? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join with me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. The answer unequivocally is yes. Your attorney has to tell you about the settlement offer. Now, why is that? In fact, the attorney not only has a legal obligation to tell you about that settlement offer, but he also has an ethical obligation as well. And the distinction for our purposes for this video doesn't really matter, but the bottom line is that when the defense makes an offer of settlement to your attorney, he must pick up the phone or get you into the office and now discuss that settlement offer with you. Why? Because you are the one who has to make the actual decision about whether or not to accept that settlement offer. You have to understand the risks and the benefits of either accepting the settlement offer or not accepting it. Now, the attorney has an obligation not only just to inform you about the settlement offer, but to give you his legal opinion using his experience and his knowledge about whether or not this is the final offer, whether or not he thinks he can get additional money, or whether or not this is it, this is final, and then give you his recommendation. Based upon that information, based upon your own knowledge and experience, you have to make a decision about whether or not to accept or reject that settlement offer. Now, keep in mind, if the attorney tells you do not accept that offer, you can still go ahead and accept that settlement offer, and then the attorney has an obligation to notify the defense that the case has been settled and the offer has been accepted. What if the attorney, on the other hand, turns around and says, I think you should accept the settlement offer, they're not going to give you anything else, and you turn around and say, no, I'm not going to take the settlement offer, my case is worth much more, we're going to trial? Does the attorney have an obligation to then not only transmit that information to the defense, but to then go forward and take your case all the way to trial? And the answer is yes, he does. So why do I share this bit of information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the litigation process when a settlement offer is made. Remember, the attorney has an absolute obligation not only to tell you about it, but to give you his or her recommendation about whether or not to accept the offer or to reject it. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened here in the state of New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. Well, that's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.